Hello and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. Today, last time we did some flying, and that worked out okay. I think I'd like to build some more some more aircraft and play around with those. I'm not sure I want to do it on an episode, but I have a lot of parts now, so I could build kind of whatever I want to. I think that'd be kind of fun to play around with, but not sure about an episode. What we're going to do today, I discovered something. When I was playing around with contracts, because let me go in here. Remember when I said I had an active contract for it was to deploy a rover on the moon, and now it's gone, and I was wondering why I don't get it back. Well, I went to just looking around. I went to the all contracts, available contracts, looked at bases and stations, and then I saw this. I started looking at some of these, like I think scan for suitable location for a new base. I'm not sure if this is exactly what it was, but if you look here, there's conditions on this. Prerequisites. This contract will only appear, might only appear. It says may only have 3 offered active bases station contracts at a time. So I won't get any more of these if I already have 3 offered or active bases and station contracts. So that's why it's not appearing. So I have 2 here that are active, and I have 1 here that's offered. Now, I could decline this one, I guess, and see if I get the Moon Rover one, but I think what I'll do, I guess this episode, I want to do this. I want to return a surface sample from the moon's pulse to Galileo. I want to do that. But I also want to finish the Space Hotel because, if you look, we're pretty much almost done with it, and I just want to get it done right here. Build Space Hotel. Parts, at least 4 with data transmitter. I got that. Docking nodes 2, crew capacity 50. Now, I went and counted the crew capacity. I went, actually, to the tracking station and then went and flew Space Hotel, and I counted only 48 crew capacity. I don't know. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring up another module, like this second module I brought up to attach with it, but this one's gonna have 20,000 units of power plus the solar panels, so I can recharge. I mean, that's all that's left really, is to go up there. I was gonna go up there. Here, I'll show you. I guess let's do this one first. So I have, where is it? Magellan Resort. Okay, this was the first one that went up right here. I forgot how big this rocket is. So here's the first piece right here. Not this, but this right here was the first piece. Each one of these holds 1 person. Each one of these holds 8. So I have basically 2 of these modules up there, connected. So we got 8 plus another 8 down below, and 4 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what's 6 times 8? It's 48. So I'm not. And then there's this one right here, 49. I think this just holds 1. Let's find out. It's the cupola. And I don't... Here it is right here. It holds... Yeah, crew capacity 1. So I got capacity for 49 people up there. Unless this thing here, the structural element, holds a person, but I don't think so. So unless... I don't know how to multiply or what. Anyway. Let's see. Let's look at part 2. So this is the second piece that's up there. And it's this right here, which is attached to it. What I need... I don't even remember how this thing worked. Wow, there's a lot of stuff here. I think this right here detached... right. This is the liquid fuel. This is the fuel I use to get up there and rendezvous and dock. Well, get close to rendezvous, basically. Then I use the RCS tanks here and this to dock. But now what I need, in addition, I'm gonna have to like detach. I'm gonna have to detach this. I'd like to detach it here, but it won't let me for some reason. Can I detach it here? Good. I'm gonna have to put in something for batteries and a solar panel. So that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know how long this is gonna take. So instead of watching you all watch me try to figure this out, I will do that and then skip over this, and then I'll be right. I should have this done here in a bit. I'll be right back. Alright, this took longer than I thought it would, because I wasn't sure exactly what I wanted to do, but it's basically the same rocket. This is the first stage here, and then we ditch these solid fuel engines and tanks here, and then we decouple here, fire up this engine with this tank, which will get us to rendezvous with the Magellan Resort. And of course we have some stabilizers here, and then we have the Probedobodyne here to guide it, some battery power, and a communicatron if needed, but we're going to ditch this here, and then this is going to take over after we ditch this, and then we have our thruster blocks here with some fuel, RCS fuel here, which will guide us in. Now what I did was I took this right here, and what I did was I added another structural element with docking ports, 4 of them, and we got the little lights around it. So we got a way to dock, because I need the Space Hotel has to have 2 docking nodes. It will have one on the bottom here once this disconnects, but I needed some more, so I put another piece here, and then this, another one of these. So there's going to be plenty of, a lot more than 50 capacity. I figured, well, I'm going to do it, might as well do it and put a lot of capacity in there. I don't really need these panels here, because well, anyway, this is going to dock with the rest of it, and then I have some space here to dock other spacecraft here, and then I have this, and then I added this. This is a Lithobrake expanded service bay, and it has these solar panels, which I really like, and it has a ton of battery power. In here I have these right here, Z1000 rechargeable battery packs. I have like 6 of them here, surrounded by these MRS rechargeable battery packs, which have, I think they're 600 each. These are 1,000. These are 600, and then I have these on the outside, right here. These KWBT LXL battery packs, which hold 1,200. So as you can see down here, an electric charge is 2,600. I think that includes some of these battery packs down here, which will be jettisoned. I need 20,000. This should be a little bit more than I need, but that works. I'm going to close this bay. So that's my battery and solar panel bay, plus the space hostiles here, and the docking ports. I have the thruster blocks. I think I have everything I need. So this is what's going up there. This is the last piece of this. It's 339,000. So I think I'm going to save this. And then, I mean, this thing's expensive. I wonder how many parts. Wow, 160 parts. 732,000. I have my launch pad maxed out, so it should be just fine. Alright, I think I'm ready to go. Let's go ahead and get this. I have also, because I don't want to spend a whole ton of time doing this, I have the MechJeb 2 in here. Basically, it's going to be for rendezvous and docking. I can do the rest of it, but I don't want to spend a whole lot of time doing it. So that's why that's up there. Let's go ahead and launch this sucker. Now, I should have enough fuel. I checked before I left, and I had about 4,000 Delta V in this. So we should be good. Solid fuel, 51,000. I'm sorry, liquid fuel, 51,000. Solid fuel, 80. Oxidizer, we got a bunch. So, let's see if we can get this up there, rendezvoused. And then we'll switch over to Galileo. I'm sorry, yeah, is it Galileo? Yes, and do the landing on the moon. Okay. I don't know why I'm a little nervous about this, but let's put on SAS. I don't think I use MechJeb to ascend. I think I'll do that myself. Let's put the throttle about right here, I think, and let's go. With a little bit more oomph. Okay. This thing's a little heavier than the last one. Right, I think I'll turn a little bit. Hopefully I don't flip over or something. I remember this being pretty easy to control last time, though, so should be okay. Probably should accelerate a little bit more. Okay, my throttle went down a little bit. I don't know if MechJeb's doing that or what. Now, see, I'm not doing anything with the throttle controls. I think that happened last time and I wasn't sure what it was. Whoa. Yeah, it becomes a little difficult right about here. Okay, I need to throttle up. There, that looks good. That looks good. Come on. I still don't know why it does that. I still don't know why. Yeah, I guess I better slow down a little bit. I don't need to be going that fast. We'll probably speed up here once we get mostly out of the atmosphere. Let me see what this looks like. Okay, where are we? 71. So we have lots and lots of fuel here. I love the Merlin cluster here because you don't have to use a whole lot of fuel. You just get tons of thrust to weight ratio out of that thing. I'm going to go ahead and start speeding up. It's my apoapsis. I want this to be about 200, maybe. I'd like to turn this over if I can. Okay. Let's make it 300. There we go. And where are... Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're way out here. Woo. Mm. 310, 39. That's good. That's good. So we need 7 minutes, only 12 seconds of burn. Okay. Now let's see if these little bitty reaction wheels can turn this thing. Oh, I like those docking port helpers. That's really nice. I need to put those on all the time. For everything that has a docking port. So I probably don't need all this fuel. In this, the fuel that's left. There's tons of it left. We got in this current stage 2100 delta V. Right about there. 318, 309. I went a little over, but that's fine. Alright, so now, what do we got? We have... Oh, let's see. 15, we have about... If I ditch this now, we would have about 800 delta V. 800, is that enough to... That should be enough to rendezvous, I would think. But I think I might... Let's make this target. Okay. I wonder if we could see it out here. It's somewhere out there ahead of us. I don't see it. So it's right over here. And we should be able to see it. Maybe. Like it should be right out here somewhere. Alright, let's see if we can use some of this fuel to rendezvous, or at least see what MechJeb is going to do. Rendezvous autopilot. And we do have Magellan Resort, and desired final distance 15 meters is good. Maximum or facing orbits, I made this 30, just in case it can just, so it doesn't necessarily have to increase its orbit. So, let's see what it wants to do. I'm going to save, though, first. Quick save. And let's engage the autopilot and see what it wants to do. It looks like it's going to... What? It's going to do something over here. It's got a maneuver planned. Not sure exactly what yet. Looks... I'm not sure. Oh. It's matching planes. That's what it's doing. It says ascending node and descending node are 0, so that's probably not it. Yeah, they look They look like they match. Maybe... Oh, here we go. We have a close... So we're going to do a maneuver here, and we're going to do an intersect right here. So, you know what? I don't think we need all this fuel in here. Transfer intercept at 1.22 phasing orbit. So why don't we just dump? I wonder if it would let me disengage autopilot and then get rid of this. Engage this engine. I'm going to save again and do exactly that. Whoa, what? Ooh. Not sure what happened just there. I guess it activated the engine itself. There is the thing we ejected, decoupled. It's got fuel in it, so I might leave it in orbit and go dock with... Oh, I don't know if I can dock with it. I don't remember. Yeah, I can dock with it. And I think... No. I don't have a docking port on it. Okay. Okay, we're closing. Come on, let's auto warp. So it looks like we went past our node. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to disengage autopilot, clear these out, and then click, see if I can turn on this engine. Activate engine, and then we're going to do engage autopilot. Okay, so it's going to do 13 phasing orbits. So 1 day. Alright, so I'll be back. It's going to take a while to do this. Alright, looks like we're coming up on our burn. Right here. Yeah, I got plenty of Delta V for this. I don't really needed that other tank. Okay, now... Yeah, it looks like... Ooh, we're going to have it intersect right here. Separation 0.3 kilometers. Okay. Well, this is good. That means we can do our rendezvous here on the... in the sun, in the light, which is always a good thing. On intercept course, planning to match velocities at closest approach. Okay. So we're gonna auto warp here a little bit, or... Yep, looks like there we go. And here is this, I believe, this is Magellan. Yep, there's Magellan. Now I want these to match up, these little things here, to match up with the ones on Magellan. And I think I did that manually last time. But what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and tell this thing, MechJeb, to go ahead and try and dock. And then I'll probably turn it off right when I get close, and then kind of do it manually, I think. So I make sure these line up correctly. I should probably turn... Let's see, where are we going to dock? We're going to dock down here. So I should probably turn this over so it's in the light. There we go. Now, let's see, we're going to dock here. So let's turn, probably here. Let's control from here. Come on. Okay, and let's make this target. And then we'll do the... I'm going to quick save again. And then do the... where is it? The docking autopilot. Okay, let's go ahead. Autopilot enabled. Let's see what this does. Okay, it's going to turn, looks like. Did I get these on here okay? Looks like it should be fine. You know, I should dump this, though. Here, let's turn off autopilot, and then this needs to go away. This right here. Actually, I don't want to shoot it in that direction, so let's turn. Come on. Turn. SAS, let's turn that on. Okay. Decouple. Okay. Then once we dock, we can take this off. Okay, so. Is that still... Good, good. Okay, that is still the target. Docking autopilot. Enable. Okay. This should be easier now. Okay, looks like we're backing up. I might just let it dock, and if these are a little off, see how these are aligned? That's what I'd like these to be too, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I could always undock and then spin it a little bit and redock. But yeah, see how these are lined up? I'd rather this not be like here, but you know, one of these. We'll see. Moving towards the starting point here, wherever that is. Oh, this looks good. Yeah, this is the part. I don't mind docking. It's just, it takes a while for me. That actually looks like it might be lined up. Maybe. Or not. I wonder if it'll let me, like, if it's on docking autopilot, if it'll let me spin this. You know, rotate it. See, those don't look lined up to me. They do not. I'm going to see if I can... Ooh. Looks like I can override it a little, just a tiny bit. So I'm going to do that as we get closer. Does that look lined up? Kind of. That looks better. Right there. just rotating it. That's all I want to do. Ooh. Can we turn this off? Are we close? I think we are. And we should be docked, I think. Yes. And, oh, look at that. Lined up just perfectly. So there's Magellan. The whole completed space station. I wonder if we fulfilled our contract. Let's see. Here we go. Build a space hotel. Yes, it is complete. Excellent. Finally got that done. I think that's enough clearance here to dock a spacecraft here. I think that'll do just fine. While I was doing construction, I had this like right here, and I thought, that's probably a little too close. I'm not sure I'd be able to get a spacecraft in here, but this looks like it has plenty of clearance for that. Now, all I have to do, let's quick save one more time, just in case I mess something up. I don't need this other stuff down here, so I'm going to decouple this. I don't need this part. It does have the probodobodyne, but I don't need it anymore. I have an astronaut up here. Okay, now what we could do, let's give it a little time for that to float away. Oh, we're in the dark now. Oh, that looks really cool. I like that. I like those docking lights. It's perfect. I wonder if that uses power. Okay, let's look at our achievement. Most complex vessel launched. Excellent. Okay, and the space shuttle, and we got 600,000 for completing that, and some prestige. So I'm not sure how much money we have. We'll take a look at that when we get back down to the Space Center. But yeah, I love those little the rings around the docking nodes. That's really awesome. I wonder. Oh, I want to see what this looks like at night with all the lights on. Just because. I have some here. Lights on. Lights on. Okay, that light's on. Looks like. Lights on. All right. I like it. There we go. Let's go back around. I want to get into the light. Okay, there's the sun. And I'll turn off the lights. And I want to deploy the solar panels. Oops, lights off. Lights. Oh, must be these here. Lights off. Lights off. So where are the rest of these coming from? Got these here. And those. And it looks like we... Oh, here we go. there. I want to deploy. Let's open this up. Okay, and then we're going to deploy the deploy. And then we'll probably turn this to face Kerbin. And have these face the sun. So we do have a docking port here, and we have 4 of them here, so that's plenty. A little bit more. There. I gotta get rid of this stuff. Whoa, why does it keep doing that? See, this needs to be fixed in the next version. You know, once you turn and you let off the button, it should stop right there. Stop. Instead of going back the way it came. Okay. There is our hotel. I don't know what... I think capacity... Let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's capacity of 80. Plus 1 here. Capacity of 80. 80 people aboard. I like it. It looks really cool. Okay. Alright, now that we're done, and we still have one Kerbal in here. It is... Hold on a sec. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Okay, so it is Lamal. He's still up here. I don't know if I need to keep him here. This thing is capable of SAS, is it not? I'll check. And if it is, I'll just take him out of here. So, alright, let's go back to the Space Center. And get rid of some of this debris. And then we'll go out to Galileo. Alright, we are back. Let's go out to Galileo, I guess. While we're here, why don't we get rid of some of the junk? The debris, anyway. Magellan debris. Let's terminate that. And that also. Oh, that's, alright, that's from the lower orbit, so it's quite a ways in front of us. Just terminate that. And what's the Magellan probe? That must be debris as well. Let's fly this, and just to make sure. Yes, this is the part I detached. Here's a problem, not a problem. An improvement that can be made to the next game is going back to the tracking station from here. I don't believe you can. I think you have to go to the Space Center first. So I guess we'll do that and then go back to the tracking station and then remove this. Alright. Probe. Goodbye. Thank you for all your work. And now we need to go out to Galileo 1. Alright, I'm kind of curious. Looks like we're almost looking at an eclipse here. I need to find out where we are. Let's put that experiment back. Which one? If I can find it. If I can get it. This is some of the experiments I was doing. Oh, I guess I need to open this first. These are some of the experiments I was doing, racking up all that science. Where? There it is, right there. Let's close that up. Okay, now, where are we? So we need to be close to the pole. We're going... Ooh, the pole's going to be... Should we wait until we come up here, maybe? The north? However, the North Pole is going to be harder. Because it's got a lot of bumpy, rocky... It's not very flat, as you can see. That would be pretty difficult. I say we go on the South Pole, which I think is going to be much more forgiving. Or not. Yeah, it's going to be kind of dark, too. Although not totally dark. So it's going to be right around here. That will work, I guess. We'll have to find a really good flat spot. And we're coming around this way, so we're getting close. I need to find out that this is a little off. Where the moon's... We're at the Highlands now. I'm kind of wondering where the pole begins. I'm thinking probably right about here. That's going to be a challenge. Okay. Well, like I said, we've flown over the North Pole, and it's very bumpy, there's not a whole lot of flat surfaces there. This could be interesting. Alright, just in case, yeah, we have, let's see, we do have MechJeb on this in case we need it. I don't think we will, though. So we need astronauts in here. I don't think they're in there now. Nope. Now, we put them... Where do we put them? Over here? That's the processing lab. I think we put them here. Right. So Ellibald... I think Ellibald's a pilot, right? Yes. So let's put Ellibald in the can. Excuse me. And Herlock, I believe Herlock was the scientist that was with him. Sorry. Yes. Herlock. So we'll put Herlock in there as well. So we have Ellibald and Herlock. Pilot, Ellibald, Herlock, scientist. Okay. And now we need to make sure that we have enough fuel. The monopropellant looks good. Let's make sure. Yep. And then we have monopropellant in here. So we have 40, 80, and then fuel. We're full stock on fuel. Dang. So, we're ready. I guess we just need to... I'm assuming we're going to land right... Dude, that looks kind of rocky, too. I'm going to have to find a crater to land in. Well, we'll see how this goes. Alright. Let's, quick save. Now, I also have... I just remembered. I have another mission, plant flag on the moon, which we've already done multiple times, but it's a contract, so we're going to do it while we're down there. We can't forget. Plant the flag on the moon. Ooh, hold on a sec. Let's go back real quick to Space Center. I want to see if there are any available contracts here for experiments on the moon. Kerbin. Seismic data. Well, I don't have the seismic data experiment thing. That's Minmus. Biome study. I don't have that either. Minmus. We need to go back to Minmus. No, we don't have anything. It doesn't look like. Okay. Oh, another thing I noticed. I wanted you to see, which I'm going to do. This is an interesting contract. Bring 28 tourists to our hotel. And look how much money I get for this. 1 million. 1 million. That can't be that difficult. 28 tourists. In fact, I could probably do that in 2 launches. Probably. It'll be a challenge, but definitely want to do this because I get lots of cash for it. So I think I'll just go ahead and take that now. And look at all these tourist contracts. My goodness. Anything? Oh, what's this? Temperature surveys near Kerbin on the surface. Surface. Okay. Alright, well, I guess that's it. Let's go back. Alright, how close are we? We're getting there. We should probably undock right now. Because we're getting close. Then you start slowing down. And then let's hit the bracket key to go to the lander. Okay. Get some SAS on there. And we can turn around and move away a little bit. Oh, engine's already active, so let's give it a little thrust. Okay, so let's go ahead and deploy the landing struts. I really would like to upgrade this lander, but I'm not sure I have really the best parts. So we're still over the Highlands. Let's go ahead and do retrograde. Alright, and then we gotta find a... Ooh, look at how deep these are. So, I think it's gonna be kind of probably right around this area. So, it'd be cool if we can... Wow, look at all that. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Okay. Midlands. How fast are we going? 556 meters per second. Okay. Change my view. There we go, to free. That makes it a little easier for me. Poles, it says we're in the poles, so let's go ahead and... Whoa! I didn't even think about that. That would have been fun, wouldn't it? If they had crashed into me. If Galileo would have. Alright, I gotta find something flat. That looks pretty good right here, if I can stop in time. And it looks like I might be able to. Okay. Right down in there. I think that'll work. Let's take a look at the map. I can't zoom in farther. Yeah, that looks good. Can't get whatever it is out of my throat, apparently. Alright, maybe a little bit more. So I don't want to overshoot this. That looks pretty good. Right in the middle there. Okay. What's cool about the poles is that it'll be easy to rendezvous back with Galileo, because it always goes over the poles. I'm not exactly right over the pole, though. So, we'll see. We'll see. Impact in 15 seconds, huh? Alright, well, let's slow down. Be nice if I can descend. Okay, right about there. And then I'll just cut the engine here when I get close, like right about now. Whoops. Whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. Retrograde. Can I land now? There. Ooh. Okay. Sorry about that. Oh, I'm on a little of an incline. I could go down that way, but we have plenty of fuel left. Actually, maybe this lander is the best I can do for now. You know what I forgot to do? Let's extend our solar panel, shall we? At least one of them. So we can get some power recharged. Okay. And now let's extend the ladder. We're going to come out and get a... We're going to plant a flag and get a sample. How's that look? That looks good. Okay. I think the scientists should come out. Now that would be crazy, wouldn't it, if his weight over on this side made this lander tip over? Bad. Alright, let's go down. Hopefully I don't get stuck here. Good. Alright. Back up. Alright, there we go. Look at that face. Look at that face. And look at that view. Alright, we'll probably plant a flag here. Still got the smile. The big, big, big smile. Can't believe his luck. That he's... Oh my, look at that view. That's pretty cool. Alright. Herlock, let's plant a flag. And we'll call this... So, as you can see, we have had a little bit of an issue here. As I was planting my flag, I noticed the recording stopped. I don't know why. So I stopped it real quick and I paused the game, checked the recording, looked at it, and for some reason it stopped right when I was naming the flag. And then when I came back, I see this. I see the flag hovering in the middle of the air, which is weird. I wonder if it... I was able to do a surface sample before I realized the recording was stopped. I wonder if... Okay, this shows... Did I plant the flag or no? And it looks like I don't have the surface sample, so I guess it didn't get quite that far. You know, I'm going to go ahead and... Hold on. Let me come back out here. Does it show my flag here? It doesn't. So maybe I'll just do it again. I don't know. That was weird. I'm not sure if it was the game that was causing this or the recording. Anyway, let's plant the flag. It shows, though, that... Yeah, there's no plant flag on the moon anymore, so I'm assuming I did that. Let's just do it again. I don't know. Site name, South Pole, and then apparently I didn't get my surface sample, so, I mean I did, but something happened, so we're going to do this again. 120 science, that's what I had last time. I thought, wow, 120 science for one surface sample at one of the moon's biomes, so you could spend... See, you can see how you can spend a lot of your time just on one moon or one planet and get tons of science. I could do this everywhere on all the moon's biomes and get probably 1,000 more science. So we're going to keep that. And then let's go back, I guess. I have no idea what to do about this flag. Let me see. Yeah, this doesn't show... I don't know what's going on. Whatever. Let's just go back in. And wait until... Galileo comes back, and then we'll lift off and go rendezvous with it. Board. Cannot store experiments you have collected, cannot be stored... I guess it did keep my old experiment. So like I said, I planted the flag, got the experiment, went back in, and let's see if I still have it. Yeah, I have it. Okay. So, I don't know exactly what happened. Something weird. I know the recording was messed up, or at least the recording stopped right in the middle of somewhere around the time where I was planting the flag. Okay, where are we? Galileo, I made the target. I'm going to fast forward a little bit, and when it gets to about right here, that's when we'll ascend. So I'll be back in a sec. Alright, they're getting close. What I plan on doing is... Well, let me see which way I gotta go. Okay, I'm in between these two big craters, and the smaller one is on my left, and I want to go... And I'm inside that forward. I want to go this way. So... Where is... I'm assuming... Yeah, it's right over there. Galileo's coming up fast, and I'm going to be going... Where are the two big craters? Here they are. So I'm right here, and I'm going to be going this way. Okay. Galileo's coming up fast. Okay, I need to... I'm going to quick save in case I do something stupid. Okay. And where's Galileo now? Okay. So I'm gonna let it fly over, and I'm gonna probably get a lower orbit so I can catch up. That's probably good. It's gonna take a while to get up to speed anyway. So, where are you, Galileo? Should be. There you go. You're flying over really fast. Okay, I'm going this way. Alright, so let's get going. Let's make sure I'm going the right way. Oop, let's turn. I guess I should retract the ladder. And we're going this way. This way. Alright. Let's look at our periapsis. 6. I want to get to about 8, maybe. Okay, we're going about... Why is this... Do I need more throttle? I guess I do. Oh, wait. I want to change this to orbit. There we go. Okay, let's... That looks good. 9,000, add maneuver. Get this into orbit quickly. Whoop. Apoapsis, what's my... Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we are, 9,000. 9,000, that'll do. So we need to go... Oop, we need to be right about here. It's 12-second burn. In... At T-minus 6. Alright. It's got plenty of fuel. We just probably are going to... Where are we? How is this going to match up with... It's a little off, but it's pretty close. Oops, I should be burning. See how that did. We're at 9 here. And 9 here. Okay. So we're just below it. And we're not that far behind it. So let's match. I'm going to go ahead and do the matching of the... matching of the planes myself. I wonder if I could do that quickly. Let's see. I might wait until I get... might wait till I get 0.5. Oop, let's go. 0.3. Minus 0.4? Okay. Yeah, it's coming up a little quickly. I'm going to do it on the other side instead. So I have more time to do this. Alright, coming up on our maneuver. It's only a 2-second burn. And we're lined up for it. Okay, let's make sure I'm perfectly aligned. There we go. Alright. Let's go now. Alright, where am I? We're ascending. Where's the ascending node? We're at 0, so we have matching planes now. Okay. Going into a higher orbit, I need to descend a little bit. Or I could just adjust. Yeah, let's try a maneuver. See if we can maybe... Let's see if we can rendezvous somewhere over here. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, this looks closest. This is a separation of... it's still 1 day and 5 hours away, but it's a separation of 0.2 kilometers and a really relatively low relative speed. So this is what we're going to do. Problem is, it's going to take a while to get there. So I have to do a lot of fast forward, and it's going to go down to this 10 times speed. So I'll be back when we get close. Alright, we're down to 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes. I had to go back to the space. This was taking too long. Had to go back to the Space Center and do time warp from there. But we have arrived. Well, we're getting close to the burn node. So we're going to fast forward a little bit. This should be fairly simple. Like I said, it's just a 1.4 meters per second. I could have actually rendezvoused with it in the last pass up here. I was pretty close. I was within a couple of kilometers. I could have just did it there. But I decided to wait. Because at this point here, okay, I'm lined up where I should be. And then we'll just do a... Just do a little bit of a burn. And then by the time we get up here, it says 7.6 meters per second, 0.2 kilometers should be just fine. Then we'll dock, and then we'll go back to the Space Center and check our rewards, and then hopefully we can get that moon base mission. That'd be cool. Alright, 11 seconds. .4 meters per second is barely anything. There we go. That should do it. So, what are we at now? 0.3 kilometers in 10 minutes. So let's switch to this view. And I saw Galileo over here. There we go. Alright, so coming in. Let's are we? No, we're not. Okay. So we're going to turn around so we can burn this way. And I kind of want to get my controls set Oh, we're coming in like... Okay, like, can I change the view? There we go. That's better. That's easier for me. Yeah, that's... I want to rotate this so that when I hit my D key, I'm going in the direction I think I'm going. Does this look right? Yeah. That's perfect. Alright. So my retrograde is right here. It's here. So I want to be right about here because it looks like we're going to be going over it, I think. Let's take a look. Once we get up here, yeah, see, we're rising in altitude, and once we get up here, we're going to be going over the top of its orbit. So basically, we want to aim our engines up, because again, we're going to be going over it, and so we want to push ourselves down. You know, so like if we're going over it this way, we'll be pushing ourselves down, so we rendezvous with Galileo. Does that make sense? Hopefully. Alright. 8 minutes still. We still have 8 minutes, so let's do a little time warp. Alright, I want to see where... Okay, these have gotten closer. So it looks like I might just... All I have to do is... burn heading in a downward direction just a little bit once we get there. Yeah, it says estimated burn 1 second. So we'll get close and then it's 0.3 kilometers. We'll get close and then we'll slowly make our way towards Galileo with our engine here, with this engine, and then once we get to about 50 meters, we'll switch over to RCS and dock. I suspect this, once we get closer, is going to line up with the target. I've still got 6 minutes. I'm going to get closer. Yeah, see, it's lining up. So what we might have to do, yeah, is go the opposite way now. Looks like over here. So the further this yellow marker gets away from the pink marker going this way, we have to burn in this direction to push it back. So now it looks like we're going to be a little below it. Is that? It looks like if we don't do anything, we'll go over it. So, I don't know. I'm trusting this right here. Looks like we want to be over here a little bit so we can push this way. See, because how you see the X is a little bit to the left of the pink center, so we want to push it this way. So I want to be over here, right about here. That looks about right. So I might do is wait until we're on the light side of the moon before we actually dock, and it won't take long, probably right about here. Okay, we're closing. I don't want to apply the thrust yet because it's not going to take much. We're only closing at 8.5 meters per second. Yeah, let's slow down. There we go. So, okay, let's go ahead and start. I'm going to let MechJeb do this, because it takes me forever to do it. I could do it, it just takes me forever. This we're going to control from here. And let's just make this our target. Okay. There we go. And we still have about a little less than half of our fuel, liquid fuel. So that went very well. That when Galileo was at a higher orbit, and we went down the first time, it took most of our fuel. So reducing its height was very advantageous for us. You know, I still think I need to rotate one of these. Which one? I think it's this one that's a little out of alignment. Yeah. Because I don't need a docking port right here. I need to move it around. I'll do that at some point. So it's not using a whole lot of monopropellant at all. Alright, so when it gets real close, then I just turn off the docking autopilot. And then it usually just docks. Like right about now. There we go. Alright, we're back. Now, ooh, I think we got our contract complete. Return a surface sample from Moon to poles to Galileo 1. We now have a better understanding of something we know nothing about. The Moon's South Pole. So we got almost 100,000 credits, or whatever we want to call those, and 199 recognition, or whatever you want to call that. Prestige, I guess. So we're good there. And I guess let's go back to Space Center. Alright, we're not underwater this time. So let's look at the contracts. Ooh, it gave us this one instead of... But you know what I'm thinking about doing? Ooh, what is this? Oh dear, poor Theodus Kerman is feeling quite under the weather. Just to be safe, we'd like you to bring him home. So bring Theodus Kerman back to Kerbin for medical examination. It's a significant contract. We get quite a bit of money for it. So all I have to do is go to Galileo, dock, bring him back. Do I want to do that? I could decline and lose one little prestige thing, and hopefully it will give me this one, scout for a suitable location. I've already done the scan. I want to do the scout. Scanning must be complete. We've done that, pretty sure. Base must not be on the home world. Must be no bases on the body. Must have a scout vehicle deployed on the body. Really? Must not be constructing another base. I'm not sure. Well, but I think... add a mobile processing lab? I don't want to do that, so I think I'll just decline this one and see if we get the other one. Before I do that, though, let's save. Czar. I want to see what this does. I don't want to add a mobile processing hub to the resort. That's stupid. So let's do that. -1. Prestige is not that big a deal. Might do that to this one too. I don't want to take a rocket to Galileo, dock, come back. I mean, I get money for it, but it's not really what I want to do. So I'm going to whack that one too. And it brought that back. Alright, let's see what happens. See, it keeps doing this. I don't want that. Can I just have rotate crew? See, I don't know why I can't get this back. This one here. Oh, wait. It says it's available. Can I just take it? Scans of the moon are unconclusive. We'd like you to scout a suitable place on the surface. Once you find the site for your base... Ah, that's what I want. Change the vessel type to rover. Okay, I want that. Active. There we go. So I guess I could go here and look at these to see if there are any green things to make it available. Or any missions here that are available that don't appear here yet. So now I got this one, and this is what I want to do next. Find a suitable site to build our base. Find a suitable site for base on the moon. Rover. So I guess I just land a rover in that area that I scanned and run around for 2 minutes, and then, I don't know. I think that's what I do. We'll find out. How much money do I have? Oh, back in the money. And we're doing well. Our prestige is almost in this blue, turquoisey color here. So that's it for today. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.